guys, it is me, SearingSorrow, and I'm back with another episode of Bad Fanfiction Reading, and I'm back with more after, from Anna Todd, / Imaginator13, 1D, and aka Imagination Movers. You gotta think about 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 it. Alrighty. Today's chapters will be 18 and 19. Alright, here we go. After minutes of silence, Harry finally speaks up. Can I ask you a question? The look on his face tells me I should say no, but I can't help but say, sure. What do you want to do after college? He asks, and I laugh. That is the last thing I thought he would ask. I assumed he would ask why I am a virgin or why I don't drink. Well, I want to be an author or a publisher, whichever comes first. I probably shouldn't have been honest with him. He will just make fun of me. Feeling brave, I ask him the same question, earning an eye roll from him, but no answer. Are those your books? I ask him, even though he probably won't give me an answer. They are, he mumbles. Which is your favorite? I don't have a favorite. Star Wars! Somebody just said, he's gonna end up with Pride and Prejudice as his favorite book, isn't he? And my answer to that is... I know. No, because every cliche of characters that like to read, it's always the freaking classics. Why can't they like something, like Star Wars or something? Come on. Whatever happened to that? That would be something freaking cool. I mean, come on. I sigh and pick up a small fray on my jeans. There shouldn't be a fray already. They are new, but I will worry about that later. Does Mr. Rogers know you're at a party again? Does Mr. Rogers know you're at a party again? Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Will you be in my neighborhood? Oh yeah, because Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I remember that show. I mean, come on. Steve? Oh! People are talking about Captain America. Okay. Oh yeah, because people were talking about... Okay, so I guess people are talking about Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and then, what's his face? Captain America, Steve Rogers. I mean, come on. His hair in Endgame, the way how his hair was, awesome. The legitest thing I've ever seen. I'm dead gonna put that on one of my male protagonists in the second book of in my Fate's Nightmare trilogy, because that hair is just awesome. Mr. Rogers? I don't get it. Come on, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Captain America? Is Steve Rogers? I love you 3000. Oh. But Steve, get out of this fandom. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve this disrespect. Steve Rogers, get out while you can. Okay. Your boyfriend. He is the biggest square I've ever seen. Whoa! Oh! Oh my god, whoa. No way is though. He's an L7 weenie. That came out better than I thought it would. Okay. This teen slaying, but I have never heard of this teen slaying, even when I was a teenager. Okay, and I'm 23, so I've never heard of that slaying. Don't talk about him like that. He is nice, I sir. Harry laughs and I stand up. He doesn't know Noah at all. You could only dream of how being as nice as he is. I snap. Nice, that is the first word that comes to your mind when thinking about your boyfriend. Nice is your nice way of calling him boring. Whoa! Whoa! I mean, I've never had a boyfriend, but I guess that could be tea. That could be the tea. Alright. He isn't boring. You don't know him. Uh-oh, they're arguing about Tessa's boyfriend. I know that he is boring. I can tell by his cardigan and loafers. Harry's head rolls back into laughter and I can't ignore his dimples. Thanks, I got it at the Gap! Or the Karen. Or the Karen. Can I please speak to the manager? They're from the Gap. Oh, there's half of these commenters came from the movie. Oh god, I really don't want to watch the movie, but at the same time, I low-key want to just for my own curiosity and just so I can, just find some comedy, because it'll be good comedy. Because I typically don't watch a lot of actual comedy. I think my top favorite comedy movie I've ever really seen is Nacho Libre. It's a good one. I like it. Just go watch it. It's got Jack Black. It's, wrestling. Alright. Paint as a werewolf first, I say, and cover my mouth so I don't laugh with him at my boyfriend's expense. I grab the water and take a drink. Well, he's been dating you for 2 years and haven't effed you up yet. I would say he is a square. He says, and I spit the water back into the cup. Bad washing! Ew! Spinning up in a dramatic fashion is Tessa's thing, by the way. Ew! She did a bad wash! Okay, but honestly, I'd rather have I'm just gonna keep my virginity until my honeymoon. Personally, I will. What the heck did you just say? Just when I think we could get along, he says something like that. You heard me, Teresa. He smiles. You're an a-hole, Harry, I growl, and throw the half-empty cup of water at his face. Oh! Oh, this is perfect. His reaction is exactly what I hoped for. Complete shock, his large hands wipe off the excess water as I storm out of the room. He is so infuriating, decent 1 minute, and completely crude the next. I push my way through the crowd and find the kitchen again. The anger I feel has overcome my nausea, and all I want is another drink. You're gonna puke, Tessa. I have to get Harry's dimpled smirk out of my head. I spot Zane's black hair through the crowd and walk towards him. He is sitting with a cute, preppy boy who happens to be holding a bottle of liquor. Hey, Tessa, this is my friend Louis. Oh, Louis. Oh, Louis. Or Lewis. I don't know, I'm just saying Louis. Zane says, introducing us. Louis smiles at me, and I return it. Louis must notice my eyes on the bottle because he holds it out. Want some? He asks and passes it to me. The familiar burn feels good. It ignites my body again, and I momentarily forgot about Harry. Oh! So she's basically met the entire One Direction squad. Oh. Wait, does Louis have a real name, another character name equivalent in the book? And if he does, what is it? And I also don't remember, I don't know about Nels either. All I know are Zane and Harry. With Zane. Oh, and then I know, and then I also know Liam, because Liam is Landon. Harry is Harden. It still sounds like hard on, hard off. Okay, that sounds really weird. And Zane as Zed. Have you seen Steph? I asked Zane as he shakes his head. I think her and Tristan may have left. She left? What the heck? I should care more, but the vodka skews my judgment, and I find myself thinking Steph and Tristan would make a cute couple. Oh, because come on. I mean, come on, who doesn't love that? We love all the lesbian power. All right, we got all the lesbian power out there. That's just beautiful. A few drinks later, I feel amazing. This must be why people drink all the time. I vaguely remember promising myself that I would never drink again, but it's not so bad. Meanwhile, Noah is calling her mom. Is calling Tessa's mom. 15 minutes later, Zane and Louie have me laughing so hard that my stomach hurts. They're so much better company than Harry. You know, Harry is a real butt, I tell them, and they laugh. Yeah, he can be sometimes, Zane agrees, and snakes his arm around me. I want to move it, but I don't want to make it awkward, because I know he doesn't mean anything by it. Minutes turn into hours, and I haven't seen Harry or Steph. The crowd starts to die down, and I start to feel tired. It dawns on me that I have no way to get back to the dorms. Do the buses run all night? I slur. Zane shrugs and says he doesn't know. I'll be back in a minute, I'll tell them, and stand up. Once again, the effects of vodka hit me as I stand up. Ugh, just who I wanted to see. I groan as Harry's mop of curls appear in front of me. Not the mop of curls! He's probably like a, Harry's hair isn't all that curly, though. Oh, dude with curly hair. Dudes with curly hair. Noah has curly hair in the movie. You and Zane, then. Harry's voice is thick with an emotion that I can't quite register. You are so obnoxious. I am trying to find out about the bus. I push past him, and he grabs my arm. He has no boundaries. Let go of me, Harry. I look for another cup to toss at his face. Chill out. It's 3 a.m. This isn't the bus. You're stuck staying here again. His smile is so mocking that it makes me want to smack him. Unless you want to go home with Zane. He lets go of my arm and I go back to the couch with Zane and Louie. I hope the same thing from last weekend is empty, and I should probably find out soon. I tell Zane about my plan and he offers to walk me upstairs to find out. Okay, here we go, chapter 19. Oh boy. We find the bedroom that Steph and I stayed in last week. Unfortunately, one of the beds is occupied by a snoring drunk guy. At least that bed is empty, Zane laughs and I giggle. I'm going to walk back to my place if you want to come. I have a couch you can sleep on, he offers. I need to think clearly for a second. Zane, like Harry, hooks up with a lot of different girls. If I agree to this, it could mean I'm offering to kiss him. Well, I have a feeling with those good looks, and it's easy for Zane to get girls to do more than kiss. Oh my god. You have a boyfriend. He's boring, but cheating. No, Tessa. No, we don't want that cheating. No, I'm scared. No, I'm scared that Tessa's gonna start cheating. Oh no, Tessa, don't cheat. I think I will just stay here in case Steph comes back. His face falls a little, but he gives me an understanding smile. He tells me to be careful, giving me a hug goodbye. Okay. The door closes as he leaves, and I can't help but lock in. Who knows what will come? I look over at the comatose, snoring man. I don't think he is waking up anytime soon. The tiredness I feel downstairs has somehow faded. My mind goes back to Harry and his comment about how Noah hasn't slept with me yet. It may seem strange to Harry, who sleeps with a different girl every weekend, but Noah is a gentleman. We don't need to have sex. We have fun together, doing other things like, well, we go to the movies and go for walks. Wow, and here I am, 20, so Tessa's doing that at 18, and she has a boyfriend, and here I am at 23, still have no boyfriend. I know. Then again, half the time I blame that on me, just maybe being a bit too careful on who and, yeah. I don't know. This is why I promised not to drink again, because my mind doesn't work correctly. I find myself staring at the ceiling, counting the towels to try to sleep. The moment my eyes close, I hear the drunk guy rustling around on the other bed. I ignore it and begin to drift off. I haven't seen you before. See you around here before. A deep voice slurs. I jump up and his hand bumps my chin, causing me to bite my tongue hard. He puts his hand on the bed, inches away from my thighs. His breathing is ragged and smells like vomit and liquor. Ew! What's your name, pretty girl? What's your name, pretty girl? He breathes and I gag. My arms flies up to push his shoulder, trying to get him away from me. It doesn't work. He just laughs. Oh God, no! No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! She should have gone with Zane. Ew! Oh God! Captain America, we need you. Avengers, assemble. We have trouble. Looks like this guy is gonna. Oh God. I think this guy is gonna. I think this guy is almost gonna rape her or something. I'm terrified now. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to have some fun. He says, and licks his lips, leaving a string of saliva down his chin. Ew! My stomach turns, and the only thing I can think of is to kick him. Kick him, Tessa! Just go kick him. Just freaking kick him. Oh God. He grabs his knee and stumbles back, giving me my chance to bolt. My shaky fingers fumble with the lock and finally it opens. The few people in the hallway give me odd stares as I rush past them. Come on, come back in here. I hear the disgusting voice say as he is following me down the hall. I don't remember the hallway being this long before. The party goers don't seem to be fazed by a girl being chased down the hall. He is now only a few feet away from me, stumbling over his feet, giving me a few extra seconds. Where will I even go? My feet take me down the hall, to the left, to the only place that I know in this darn fraternity house. Harry! Harry! Open the door! I yell, one hand banging on the door and the other trying to twist the locked doorknob. Oh God. Harry! I scream again, and the door flies open. I don't know what made me come to his room out of all of the places, but I would rather take Harry's verbal assault than the drunk guy trying to have his way with me any day. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Somebody said, who wouldn't take verbal assault rather than sexual assault? And I don't know if you guys if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys know how much, the sexual assault and rape, how much it pisses me off, especially with and it makes me so angry when I hear somebody. It makes me so angry at the person committing this horrible act that should should be labeled as a crime. And then I feel sad for the victim that's nearly being assaulted. I know I get pretty verbal on that on Twitter and that. Tess? Harry asks, seemingly confused. He wipes his eyes with his hand. He's wearing only black boxer briefs. His hair is sticking up all over. Ironically, I am more surprised by how good he looks than by the fact that he calls me Tess instead of Teresa for once. Oh, Harry. So, oh my God, Harry. Oh. Okay, wow. Harry, please, can I come in? This guy, I say, and look behind me. Harry pushes past me and looks down the hall. His eyes meet the drunk guy, and the creep changes from scary to frightened. He looks at me one more time before turning around and walking back down the hall. What the heck was that? Do you know him? My voice is shaky and small. Yeah, get inside, he says, and pulls me by my arm into his room. I can't help but watch his muscles move over his inked skin as he walks back to his bed. His back has no tattoos at all. I find that strange since his chest, arms, and stomach are covered. He rubs his eyes again. Are you okay? His voice is raspier than before from just being woken up. Yeah, I'm sorry for coming here and waking you up. Why am I apologizing to Harry? He should be apologizing to me. But did he just help me escape from this creep? Girl, you ran into the door. You ran to his door. He just happened to open the door for you. You're the one that ran to his room in the first place. Harry's hand runs through his messy hair and he sighs. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Did he touch you? He asks. There's no trace of sarcasm or humor in his expression. Nobody tried though. I was stupid enough to lock myself in a room with a drunk stranger, so I suppose it's my fault. The idea of him touching me makes me want to cry again. Why am I so emotional every time I am at this house? Questions, but it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Seriously, Tessa, it is not your fault. I'm sorry. Tessa, it's not your fault ever. It is never a victim's fault. Okay? And then the whole argument, with why, sexual assault and rape happens. When the person who's being sexually assaulted or being raped in that is the one being blamed, it makes me so mad. Like they either blame themselves for locking themselves in a room with a drunk stranger, or dressing in ways that could attract the person committing this horrible act. Oh god, it just pisses me off so much. Wow, you're in for an incredibly rough ride. It's not your fault that he did that. You aren't used to this type of situation. Well, that's the tea, Harry. Good job. Thanks for spilling the tea, Harry. His voice is kind and totally opposite of his usual voice. I walk across the room towards his bed, silently asking him for my permission. His hand pats the bed and I sit down with my hands in my lap. Oh my goodness. But I know, like I said, Harry basically spilled the tea that is not Tessa's fault, because it should never be the victim's fault over a horrible, act of sexual assault or rape or sexual abuse or molestation, all those stuff. It is never the victim's fault. I have no plans getting used to it. This is really the last time ever I am coming here, or any parties for that matter. I don't know why I even tried, and that guy, he was just so... Don't cry, Tess, Harry whispers. I hadn't realized I was. He brings his hand up, and I fight the urge to flinch away. What is he doing? I don't even know. I don't even want to know. The pad of his thumb captured the tear before it rolls down my cheek. My lips part in surprise from his gentle touch. Who is this guy, and where is this snarky, rude Harry? Girl, you should be wondering, can you tell whoever runs this fraternity why don't you ask who the heck runs this fraternity and tell them exactly what just happened to you, that you were nearly sexually assaulted. So that the guy who did that act should get consequences. I look up and meet his green eyes and his pupils dilate. I haven't noticed how gray your eyes are, he says so low that I lean closer to him. His hand is still on my face, my mind is racing. He takes his lip ring between his teeth, pulling half of his bottom lip in his mouth. Harry removes his hand from my face, and I look at his lips once more. My conscience and hormones are battling. What the conscience and hormones battling? Are you for real? What the heck does that mean? What is this supposed to mean? What does any of this mean? I am so confused. Oh my god, no, Chief. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this nonsense. No, 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 no! No, 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 no! 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 Oh god, I'm sorry, that makes no sense at all. My conscience and hormones battling. I'm sorry, that is the most stupidest sentence I've ever heard in my entire life. But my conscience loses as I crash my lips against his, catching him totally off guard. You wanna know why? Okay, this whole paragraph is entirely sinful for several reasons, and I'm about to mention that. Okay. Sexual assault being used as a plot device so that the main characters can bang. No! 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 Just... That is so disgusting! That is so disgusting. Using sexual assault as a plot device so that the main characters can kiss and make out. No, that does not happen. I'm sorry, Bo, but no, we ain't here for that nonsense. And not to mention, Tessa almost got sexually assaulted by some random guy and only to make out with Harry. No! I'm sorry, no, no, that does not happen. Because, I mean, what happened to the guy? He should be the one getting consequences. Tessa should have, should have asked around who the heck runs this fraternity, and then they can catch, and then they, and she can tell them the story. And all that stuff, it just, oh my god. And, oh my god. And then, and then of course, everybody's already saying this, but she's cheating on Noah. Right there, she's cheating on her boyfriend. But it's just so, but the biggest sin is that, using sexual assault as a plot device, and then for the main characters to start making out, just after one of the characters nearly got sexually assaulted, is so disgusting. That part just makes me so angry. And as someone who, it really upsets me when I hear, stories of, when people get sexually assaulted, and then this comes up, I can't believe we are ending on a very extremely upsetting note. But next time, we will start chapters 20 and 21. But that was just absolutely horrible, the way how that had to end. Authors that try to use sexual assault as a plot device so that the main characters can make out. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be honest with y'all, but y'all have gotta choke. Get out and go choke. Because that is just so, that's horrible, that's so disgusting. And that's extremely insensitive towards, people who have actually, been through sexual assault or rape or sexual abuse or molestation or something like that. It is just so horrible for that. I'm sorry, just, it's just so disgusting. So, like I said, why do authors do this? Why do authors do this? And no wonder why I almost have, I don't really read a lot of romance and that. Heck, I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing this sort of stuff has happened in a bunch of romance novels. Maybe this sort of thing almost happens in Twilight when Bella almost, was almost going to, she almost would have gotten, sexually assaulted, but then it was used as a plot device to get Edward to save her, This is literally the same case to where Tessa almost gets sexually assaulted, that she runs to Harry's room, and then that's being used as a plot device. And in the book, it's the same. It does that too, to where, you know, where Tessa runs into Hardin's room, and, you know, that's used as a plot device. But like I said, it's just so upsetting that this sort of stuff, that this is the kind of stuff the authors try to use as to add drama. Like, if you're running out of ideas for drama, and if you before you try to add a scene of sexual assault as a plot device, take my advice, don't. Alright, I hope I made myself clear. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will catch you guys in the next episode, chapters 20 to 21. See you guys next time. Bye guys! Bye guys!